How we doing? How we doing? How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you're doing good. Thank you for the early things there. Afternoon, all decorating for Christmas. Awesome. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Are you guys all doing Christmas early or getting all that stuff set up and everything? Some people do the fall thing or something like that, all the way to Thanksgiving, kind of the fall things, and then they do the Christmas after Thanksgiving. Some people kind of do the probably what you're doing is like after Halloween they do Christmas decorations or something like that. Everybody's got their own sort of cool thing they do for their decorating things. Anyway, good morning, Sunday. Too early for this stuff? Yeah. Or too early for you, Michael? I understand. It's all good. Let's get into some silly stuff here before we get into the Portland stuff. I saw Eliezer has some videos of what was going on when he went to college campuses here the other day. So I wanted to check and see on some of these. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. We're still going to blow it up anyway, but might as well zoom in while we can here. Get a little bit nicer for you. Crazy liberals here. Let's see what they're up to today.
Murdered and being no one lies in order to
You don't know that. You can't falsify that.
Who cares?
What?
Yeah,
No one's talking to you. Shut up.
Why would someone
excuse me?
Excuse me. You're excused, ho.
Why would someone lie to be trans when there's such a massive stigma and
So Eliezer's getting a little bit more upset. Haven't you did the interruption for no reason, so you didn't need to call our names, but
you risk being murdered and being no one lies in order to
You don't know that. You can't falsify.
yeah, he's a good debate, guys. And also, did you guys congratulate Cam Higby last night? If you're watching him, he hit 200,000 last night or something like that. So that was pretty cool here. I think this is kind of a celebration video for that. Or Miss Mary made this one anyway.
Can you tell my chat congrats on 200K? Congrats on 200K. Let's go! We got it, guys. That's
Notice how the chicken said he wasn't congratulating Cam, he was congratulating the chat. So
gonna be the hype video right there. It's gonna be like, congrats on 200K. We got it, guys.
totally understandable, Grandma. I understand. I was teasing or anything like that. Just that everybody kind of has the different things. Plus, it's Christmas is a bigger holiday than Thanksgiving, in my opinion.
We got the clip. We got the clip.
I think she'll have good luck.
Let's see if Violet will say it. Let's see if we can get Violet to say it.
Is Violet going to say congratulations?
Violet! Violet! Richard!
Why do they do that? He's simply going to ask a question. Calm down.
Alert! Shit! Jeez! Damn! Holy moly!
Are these the people that say they care about the people up in those buildings right above them? Could you imagine having to deal with that sound? I'm not sure what time of night this was, but even if it was earlier in the night, blasting that kind of stuff when people are trying to watch TV or something like that. Are you kidding me? How rude.
Say congrats on 200K to my chat.
What the fuck are you saying? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Say congrats on 200K to my chat. Come on, do it.
I can't hear you.
Congrats on 200K.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He heard it. Oh, David Medina was out there yesterday or something like that, somewhere in Portland there, outside of Portland, with some liberals, boomers or whatever, and all they could bring up was Epstein stuff or something like that. I wanted to see this real quick. We'll still get into the Portland stuff. It's coming. Get a little taste of it there.
Hey, relax.
Why are you just now asking for the files and you never asked for it once during Biden?
You're not Charlie Kirk wannabe, David.
He asked you a question. You can ask your question after you answer his question. Would be a better way to handle things. You know, you don't answer a question with a question.
Medina?
I'm not a wannabe, sir. I'm the one that just wants to see my community better. I care about you. I care about your wife. I care about everybody. Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk.
Know the law. There was an ongoing
Relax.
investigation.
We're gonna go talk to some boomer liberals who call.
There was an ongoing investigation, and then, but yeah, Trump can release the files, on a whim, you know, like an ongoing investigation that's been going on for Epstein for 20 years since Clinton times.
Called me a Charlie Kirk wannabe. He invited me to talk. Let's go talk. A Charlie Kirk wannabe, huh?
Yeah.
That's kind of not nice. Why would you call me that? You don't even know me.
You know.
Well, I
Hi.
listened to a couple of your podcasts.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
What's your name?
What's my name?
You know my name. What's your name?
Randy Swanson.
Randy. Nice to meet you.
Oh, is this for your podcast?
I mean, ma'am,
Oh.
we need to talk.
What a thoughts on the guy shook hands. Props to him. And she's seeming to think, oh, your podcast, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Letting people know what Portland's all about right now. Yes. Is that a bad thing to do, lady?
Talk more. We need to talk more. We're not out here to dunk on you or make you look bad. Let's have a conversation. He invited me out. That's why I came out. Why are you just now talking about the files? Were you talking about it the last 4 or 5 years?
I'm not a Democrat. I wanted to see the files released during the Biden administration. They should have been, but they weren't.
Well, can I tell you something? I actually agree with you. I'm actually agreed that I want the Epstein files released. It's like, where was this energy under Biden? Were you out here with this sign under Biden?
We didn't live here. We were traveling full time.
Okay, but this is a federal issue. Were you out here wherever you lived with these signs, or are you just
They're out in campers going to state parks and things like that. There probably weren't a lot of people at the state parks.
now calling for it because Trump's in office?
We were traveling full time.
We were traveling full time.
You can still protest, though.
There weren't any
There weren't any protests.
There's not. I mean, you guys are kind of the only ones out here, right? So
What was your question?
This is very
Why was
it's not actually. What we do is nonprofit. We're under a nonprofit. It's called Project Libertas.
Hey, Belinda, how
That's
you
what
doing?
We try to have community engagement and good discussions.
I honestly didn't think there was a chance that Trump was going to be reelected. I thought he had no chance.
Well, do you like Trump? Actually, so I should have asked you that. Do you support President Trump?
I think he's the worst president.
He's got some sort of an issue there going back and forth.
In American history, I think.
I do. Currently,
is there something he could do that would change your mind and make you withdraw your support for him?
if you
files.
Yeah, it's just blatant TDS, you know, media TDS, and these guys' case, in my opinion, way too much CNN and whatever the shows they watch on mainstream media. It's just kind of infected their brain, you know, so much that 92% negative coverage of Trump is just seeped in so hard and everything and locked in. Is it Trump bad? Trump bad. I can't think for myself. Trump bad. Trump bad. Somebody tells me Trump's good, not Trump bad. Exactly, Diane. Like, I'm a big fan of Thomas Jefferson myself, and Louisiana Purchase and the things that he did, and Abraham Lincoln, McKinley, other ones out there. You know, Trump's really okay too, but it's just like, come on, not the worst presidents. You know, Andrew Jackson, Trail of Tears, heard of it?
And he was involved in that with young girls.
Oh, 100%. If there was proof that came out, yeah, you bet you, I'd be done. I'd be done. A lot of other people would be done, but we got.
What proof do you have? Quit saying stuff. Do you know what proof is? You keep saying the rule of law and the courts are right and everything. But if you don't have a court case saying things that Trump did, why are you saying stuff he did when it's not even in a court case as being found factual? I know, Belinda. It's crazy. Oh, awesome. Happy birthday, Belinda. Hey, chat. W's are happy birthdays for Belinda. Awesome. Nice to hear that. Good deal. 73 years young. You betcha. There you go. There you go. Nice job.
To see the proof. See, everything that the Democrats have leaked has been
false and misleading, like the emails they just released last week that showed he was the dog that hasn't barked. Why did they redact Virginia Guffey's name? Why did the Democrats release that with redacted her name? See, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that they're like Trump and all these guys, they're not perfect, right? They're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but I just feel like we're only looking at Trump and we're not looking at Democrats too. You guys are out here you guys never protest Democrats. And the Democrat Party is destroying your state right now, and you guys don't come out here and protest that. Do you know what the Democrats are doing to Oregon?
Anyway, that's first test. Check out David Medina to see more of that kind of content. He does a good job out there on Twitter. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go head back to there. I'm not sure what Delay had to say here, but here we go.
Bro, I love you too. It's so good to see you. Danny is one of my fucking homies, bro. I love Danny.
I love Danny.
We got Tommy Boy out here.
Hey, taking a smoke
Hey!
break. Taking a smoke break.
That's a funny smelling cigarette, Tommy.
Yeah, it's a clove cigarette.
It's one of them fancy clove cigarettes,
Yeah,
and them
fancy clove.
them goth kids.
Yeah, them guys.
There's not enough.
Fighting. They are not giving. I'm not giving them any reason to say that I broke the law, and I'm gonna get done with this case, and I'm gonna start doing big things for you guys.
Alex, how could Honaki have been caught in your predator sting when he already got the wood chipper by Dr. Chippy? There's always a new Honaki. They keep spawning, bro, because pedophiles aren't people. Chris said, hey, JD and Chipper fam, love your live was a YouTube featured option for me. Yes, this live was a YouTube featured option.
Let's go.
There we go. Anyway, you get the idea on that one there. Let's get back to see what Enrique was up to last night here.
I don't get how you can make people more violent by just being present. I don't know. I did see a good number over here, but we have tripled our numbers from yesterday.
Yes.
So I'm really happy with the turnout. It's amazing. Right. But again, you know what? Like, we're here to have fun. We're here to support our ICE agents. And if they decide to touch anybody, I think all of us, I think it's not just my guys. I think everybody would step in the way.
Hey, Emigod, how you doing?
We don't see that too.
Well, hey, just be careful when you walk down that way. It's very pepper gassy, bro. Oh, good. Yeah.
The smell of freedom, bro. The smell of freedom.
No, that smells like ass.
Hey, the pepper spray smells better than those Antifa retards.
Does anybody have a fucking cigarette?
I do.
Man, look at among the viewers right there, probably 10,000 viewers. Cam probably had 5,000. Delay probably had 2,000. And Enrique probably had the rest of them right there. And whoever else is watching that interview.
Oh my God.
Hey, USA, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Good, how are you, sis? What's up?
Trump dance, you know how to do it?
Bro, I'm Irish. I can't dance for shit, dog.
I didn't see it, but what I would have done if they could have or whatever would be march down that sidewalk or whatever and play some sort of patriotic song or Black and Yellow or something like that as they're going down there to march and everything, you know. That's what Antifa always tries to do, play their crazy music or something silly. Don't just walk down there quiet, like, you know, so go down there and say, we're here now. This is our house.
World record.
It's our sidewalk anyway.
Got the leash.
Everybody doing the Trump dance.
Anyway, that was cool there. What else we got going on here? Did you see the stuff that was going on over at the UFC match or whatever? There's a guy that was kind of annoying. Benny Johnson here is. He was trying to hand out freedom shirts.
Get yourself here we go. This is the advice here. Get yourself a trad wife, lock it in, get yourself 1 million kids, embrace that incredible life that God has set for you. Lead your family, be a man out on the front porch in the rocket chair with the shotgun and the Labrador, rocking and rolling, seizing that American dream. Nothing.
I heard that they only played it for a little bit. I don't know if they meant to do that or something like that, or maybe they thought it was a different kind of song.
A miserable lib or a miserable communist angrier than you living a happy and joyful life and you making more babies. And it's never been easier because communists are literally cutting their dicks off. So I don't know why they're doing it, but they're actually doing it. I've read stories about it. They like to do that. I don't understand it. They're doing vasectomies at the DNC in the back of a bus. They're taking themselves out of the gene pool. It's never been easier. So get yourself a trad wife. Get yourself a good life that God has set for you and seize that American dream. Have a million babies. God bless you. Yeah, man.
Good message, Benny. Good message. This was 11 minutes of this. Okay, that's too much stuff going on there. I'm gonna do this. That's just odd.
I know.
You say something who you are?
Well, it's Ricardo and pretty sure the name.
Can you tell me a little bit about why you're here?
I'm here to support the people that have been here for months. You know, done an excellent job really documenting what's been going on here. And you know, like just being out here, it's a lot calmer than what I thought. A lot calmer than when it was in 2019, 2018, for that matter. And really here, like I said, just to support them. You know, they've done a good job in documenting has actually moved the needle.
It's hard to hear that video. There's too much noise around there. We're Pam Tifa, everybody's favorite Tifa. Pam Tifa in the house.
About pedophilia? Ma'am, you want to be interviewed about your comments about pedophilia?
Yeah, you want to know the facts?
I have you on video.
Yeah, but they cut it, right? What about you being a white supremacist?
Yes, he's a white supremacist. You're right.
She must be colorblind. Fucking moron.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard comments on PDFs or something like that, but evidently Enrique has the video of her saying some inappropriate things. Yeah, super freaks, super freaks. That's just interesting. Back in the day, Proud Boys were not big fans of the Portland police. Right there, they weren't saying anything bad about them, just kind of respecting them, walking by them peacefully, not doing anything, That was kind of a nice little moment. All right. I'm going to check on something real quick here, guys. Let me see if I can do this. Live. Yeah. Let's get some church going on here. If you guys don't mind, we're going to do some church here, okay? Oh. This is Athey Creek here, doing their thing there. It's outside of Portland, 10 miles or so, but it's a good church. I should go there more often. Tommy Boy actually goes to this church, and David Medina that you saw also goes to this church. So I don't know if you'll see him in that little video there, but this is live.
My Savior's face, yeah. And all praise be to God, always, always, and forever. All praise be to God, always, always, and forever. And all praise be to God, always, always, and forever. All praise be to God, always, always, and forever. And forever.
We'll get back to the news after the singing is done, though. So I'm not gonna. Brett's a good pastor or whatever, but last time I tried to do the pastor stuff, all my viewers went bye-bye. But after the music, we'll get back to the news.
Oh, our Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth.
What was your favorite Christian music, guys? What's your favorite kind of Christian music?
The rising sun, the earth awakes, your hope has come. We look to you, we long for you, oh Lord. We behold the breaking dawn, the light that shines over everyone. We look to you, we long for you, oh Lord. Oh Lord, oh Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Oh.
I was just asking, what's your guys' favorite kind of music? Preferably, what kind of your favorite kind of church music? Some of these songs here are like newer than I'm used to, or whatever. I like some of the 90s type, 80s and 90s type worship songs myself.
Behold the falling rain, like waters rise, come flood this place. We reach for you, we cling to you, oh Lord. Majestic is your name in all the earth. Oh Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Oh, your name is a light in the dark. Oh, your name is the word of truth. Oh, your name. Oh, your name. Oh, your name is a light in the dark. So your name is the word of truth. Oh, your name. Oh, your name. Majestic is your name in all the earth. Oh Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Oh Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Sing a simple song of love to my Savior, to my Jesus. I'm grateful for the things you've done, my loving Savior, precious Jesus.
Nice songs, but I don't know the lyrics on these ones.
Show me your own. There's no place I'd rather be than in your arms of love. In your arms of love, holding me still, holding me near in your arms of love. Sing a simple song of love to my Savior, to my Jesus. I'm grateful for the things you've done, my loving Savior, precious Jesus. My heart is glad that you call me your own.
Set that aside for now. Actually, I'm going to pull this one back over here. Feel free to join my Discord there that I left on the screen. P-Town's live. Pursuit's also a good church out in Seattle there. Anyway, let's get back into some of the stuff here. So I'm losing my audience here. Mexico was kind of going off the other day here. Let's see what they were doing. It wasn't just at the Capitol. It was the big area. It was at the Capitol, or they were trying to see what was going on at the Capitol. But even in the streets of probably Mexico City here, the police were having it with citizens there were not happy with what was going on. It's like, don't fight us, fight the crime in the city. It's different to see the different tactics different police use or whatever. Here they're just kind of rolling little smoke bombs or something like that. But in Portland, at the ICE building, they'll kind of shoot these pepper balls at the ground to disperse the crowd. Anyway, you get the idea there. What's going on here? Let's see what Griffin's up to here. No, don't need the close up. Don't need the close up.
Asking you nicely. You like what you see?
Inappropriate.
Yeah. Hey. GR2 is my fucking for $50.
I don't know what that was about. Here, Rebel is trying to ride this thing here. Check this out.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Hey!
Exactly. Now you know how to slow down too. Look at that.
She's trying anyway. A lot better than I could do probably on this thing here. Hey, how does that happen here? What's going on? When I was doing the church thing, I had 17 viewers, and now I'm up to 32 viewers when I went back to the news here. What the? YouTube's being weird. They're shooting out the algorithm when I'm watching the news, and they're not shooting out the algorithm when I'm doing the church thing. I don't get it. They don't want people to see the message. They just want to let people see the drama, I guess. Nah, gotta lose weight before I get on those things. She did. She did. Yeah, wires hanging. Disconnect the wire. He gets on it, but he's got the wire connected to his thing there. What the heck? the right side rebel. She's okay. I don't care for the nose rings or whatever she's got going on there, but and I like Haley's journalism a little bit better. FYI, not that Haley doesn't journalism, but Serena doesn't really do journalism. Haley's a better journalist. Anyway, that was cool. What else we got going on here? Katie Davis was there also, probably in black block cover. You see everybody on the right, patriotic type people over there. Like 10 cameras right there on top of them or more. Look at all that. Wow. Oh, actually, all the Patriots are out there. There might be a few black bloc mixed in on this sort of situation there. That's kind of cool. I didn't notice this thing here, but it must have been nice for the ICE agents to come out there and not have to yelled and spit at, right? You still saw a few middle fingers. That's when the Patriot types or whatever need to get in front of those people with the middle fingers and sort of block those people out, is what I would have done. Just. Yeah, you see even the ICE agents, they weren't going over the curbs, they went out the driveway or whatever. They didn't accidentally go over a curb like I sometimes do. But yeah, they were paying attention to the curbs. Whose curbs? Mr. Bill's curbs. Anyway. And then when they went, that's another thing that you had 60 or 70 Patriots out there. They should have been able to secure that line there before Antifa kind of got in there to do their pushback, silly stuff. And, they should have been kind of having that blue line centered before Antifa could have got in that place there. So I would have suggested they do not let Antifa have that front line.
Come here now. Come here.
Yeah, you see that tree in the background? Yeah, you guys remember the deal there. It's not my tree. That's the chat's tree right there. Okay, whenever you see that tree in any videos, just remember that's chat's tree. Whatever chat you're in, you're next to that building. That's the ICE building, but that's chat's tree right there. Can't think of a better name for it, but chat's tree sounds good.
Come here. Use crosswalk, period. You guys understand? Thank you.
Not more than a minute later,
Island.
Children. Oh, this was before the event here. Jack Posobiec, who's this guy here?
Can you believe this? We just gave out 3,000 shirts in about 1 hour. We're right here outside of Madison Square Garden. Give it up, folks. 3,000 freedom shirts for Charlie Kirk, for our friend, for our leader, for our head. And we gave them every single one out right here at UFC. I can't believe it. Let's go, guys. Charlie, 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 Charlie. Yeah!
Charlie.
Can you believe this? We just gave out
3,000 shirts. 11 seconds to something here. though, like, didn't move back. They were a little bit patient on this one here. Wouldn't move back. They getting in their faces like that, and not moving back.
Grab that fat bitch! Grab that fat bitch!
Even the red hoodie guy person or whatever is trying to get them to back off. Like, you're going to get pulled in.
Grab that fat bitch! Grab that fat bitch!
Don't call people names, though. Don't call people names. What was going on with this one here? Portland Andy. Bo Diddle did this one, front lines here.
Then go that way the way he came in, you idiot.
I would love for them to actually.
How are you blocking? You're blocking because you're lined up right there, and you're not allowing traffic, walking traffic to get through. How hard is this?
This one right here. This one just pushed me. Right here. This one right here. He just pushed me in the back. He just pushed me in the back. He just pushed me.
Do it one more time, please. Do it one more time.
I don't know what was going on there. Some craziness. It's like high school, yeah, or junior high in some cases. Yeah, craziness going on there. Oh, here, speaking of Haley, we were talking about earlier. She got the video here, a good video of the black and yellow all around there.
You fucking homo.
F Antifa, F Antifa. The real rights in Mexico. Oh yeah, and they go off it. That's they get serious when they get mad or whatever. Right now, it's just the younger types, the Gen Zs there or whatever. When the Gen Zs get your millennials to get in there, some of your Gen Xers to kind of stand up against the crime wave and everything there, and they'll see what happens to that palace. You shall see. Childish behavior, yes, what it is in a lot of cases. Speaking of childish behavior and the talking points. Here's the Tifa Barbie. I think they have a different name for her or whatever, but.
You look like asteroids in your eyeballs. You look like asteroids in your eyeballs.
Oh, that's why you
look like
responded.
asteroids.
That's why you fucking.
Well, the YouTube algorithm is being nice to me this morning or something like that. But just FYI, guys, there's a subscribe button down there at the bottom there. If you guys want to find it for me, it's right somewhere right down here. Click that subscribe. You'll see more content like this and live stream content there. I'd appreciate that. There's also a like button. I believe it's down here somewhere. Click that like button there. That goes like this. You can click that once or 3 times. Do not click it twice, please. What other buttons are there? Oh, a notification bell. Notification bell, I believe, right down here on your computer screen. Thank you so much.
Responded, dumbass.
Like bang, bang. Come on.
But she responds to you when you say something, but she says she can't hear you. I always say that shit. Fuck you, ho.
You're worrying more about the microphone. I'm talking plenty loud enough, like Lonnie. I'm talking plenty loud enough. I said you look like asteroids hit your eyeball. You have big bags. No, that was it. For now. Amazing, Brian!
It's swamp. It's very cold outside.
So much spit from you breathing through your fucking mouth. Yeah.
That's why I adopted a stepdaughter in there.
That's your stepdaughter? What now? I
Adopt
can't
it.
hear you. Y'all talk such bad shit. You're not even talking loud enough so I can hear you.
When they do talk loud or whatever, you say, "Oh, you're being mean to me. You're being mean to me. Quit yelling at me." Very childish. Pam Tifa again here.
Ma'am, you want to be interviewed about your comments about pedophilia?
Yeah, you want to know the facts?
I have you on video.
Yeah, the big cup, right?
Already saw that one. I didn't see this, but I guess the U.S. Coast Guard has a football team or something like that, and Christy Nome was there the other day. That was kind of cool. Scott Jennings here, destroying more liberals here. Let's see what he did here.
God, I've got to hand it to you. That was further back than that. I trace it back to 10 years ago when you said Donald Trump was an authoritarian. And you know what, Scott, I've got to hand it to you. That was a remarkable forecast because 10 years later, I think you called it. Here's Donald Trump today, the man with the heart and soul of a fascist, showing us he now has the bona fides. By tonight, ordering investigations into American citizens. That's why members of his party, that's why members of his
running the executive
against him.
Why are you so upset he's running the executive branch?
For the same reasons you predicted he shouldn't. For the same reasons, Scott, you said he violated his oath and he should never be back in that office. That's why I'm upset for the man being in the Oval Office.
I happily voted for him 3 times.
I know that.
The alternative was terrible.
And a lot of your friends were shocked.
Yeah, well, a lot of my friends would have been shocked at you trying to subvert the elected president of the United States, which you did.
Well, I proudly did. I proudly
some
said
mid-level
to the
staffer
country
substituting his
who
judgment
this
for the
man
elected
was.
president of the United States.
Well,
Good
Scott,
luck,
I would have
brother.
loved to have seen
Nice.
you stand
Good
up
luck.
to it.
Good luck.
Back to MTG. On
Scott, I trace it further.
He basically said he's happy that the unelected staffer was running the Biden campaign. Like, what the heck is wrong with you? Versus having the president actually know what they're doing in office, but let the staffer kind of doing the auto pen is okay for the liberals.
Alina Haba appreciation post. Alina Haba here at UFC.
America, baby.
Don't mess with this. Don't mess with it.
Don't mess with either
Don't mess with it. All right. Got some strong friends around here. Alina Haba appreciation post. All right. Holding it down. Madison Square Garden, New Jersey, right across the river. Let's go.
You too, Janice. Thank you.
Alina Haba.
Thank you, Janice, for popping in. I appreciate your nice comments there. Yeah. Oh, you feel bad for the residents? Oh, yeah, definitely. Portland's going crazy out there. Well, allegedly, we have 44 people in the YouTube chat. Let's see if how many are humans. Put a 1 in the chat. On screen a little bigger. Put a 1 in the chat if you're actually a human. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not sure. Put a 3 in the chat if you're not human at all or something like that, okay? Somebody the other day put a 1 and a 3. I don't know how that worked out, but 1 for human, 2 for you're conflicted, 3 for you're a bot or robot or AI or something like that, okay? Thank you, guys.
Appreciation post. Alina Haba here at UFC.
America, baby. What's going on here? Imagine having the fortitude to be able to put up with this. I guess I want to see that big screen. To put up with pink-haired people that don't have 2 brain cells in their heads, yelling and screaming nonsense at you as you're out there, kind of simply doing your job, letting cars get by safely and things like that. Got 1s in the chat. 1. Oh, you do have a robot over there. Okay, good. Check and see. I didn't know about that one there. I didn't. 4. Okay, I forgot what 4 was stood for. Thank you. Tired mule. Mules. Okay, a few mules for 4. Okay, I got you. Over there on Twitch. Thank you for watching on Twitch too. I didn't mean to ignore you guys over there. I appreciate it. Oh, how many people do I have subscribed on Twitch? I'm trying to get to 1,000 on Twitch for some reason, just because it's next number. Michael's in the house over there on YouTube. No, Michelle, sorry. Sometimes I jumped the gun there.
Abuelitas están muriendo. ¿Por qué? Están aquí en este pinche edificio.
That's Spanish. It's like official Spanish, right?
¿Qué están haciendo? Latinos. Yo sé que algunos de ustedes me pueden entender. Hablan español. ¿Por qué están aquí?
Bye. Here, you can go bye. Go home where you get more accomplished than standing out there doing nothing. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, seriously, what's your point there? The funny thing is, I mean, they're yelling at the guys. They're doing the job when 5 miles down the road at the Portland Federal Building are likely the people that tell these people what to do over the phone. But they don't want to do it there because they're trying to make that a nice part of town. So they know the Portland police will start kicking them out of there. So they don't want that to happen again. So that's why they're yelling at the foot soldiers here rather than kind of screaming outside the federal building for the Homeland Security that actually tells these guys what to do. But like I said, they don't have two brains in their heads to figure that out. Yeah, it was a war zone in 2020, but I haven't been down there in a while. But allegedly, they kind of cleaned it up and things like that. And I would imagine that park across the street is still not in great shape. I remember going there once, going to the bathroom, like, oh boy, I'm not going to the bathroom. It's crazy. Of course, that's COVID times too. And it's not Halloween.
Do you guys have families and kids? Evil. You guys are all fucked up people and shit. Oh, fucked up people and shit.
So sad. What's going on here? BCP in that feed there. Ricky Tario leads Patriot Corner in the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, I see it's working.
All right, guys. Yeah, we got everyone here tonight. It's about to be bumping here in a second. Oh, Enrique's gonna give a speech. We got to turn that thing up a little bit.
Take your lids off.
Where's the picture coming from? Oh, yeah, duh. I'm tripping.
Flag of the United
Before we get that pledge, people keep thinking I'm a Tommy fan. What you're going to hear here before the Pledge of Allegiance, everybody just took their hats off, right? What do you hear in the background here? What voice do you hear in the background when you're about to say the Pledge of Allegiance?
I'm tripping.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States.
No, right.
Oh, yeah, duh. Where's the picture coming from?
Everybody's got their hats off. Focused on the flag there. Tommy's talking about where's the picture coming from. What on the... Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Oh, yeah, duh. Maybe you should, shut the heck up, take your hat off, pledge allegiance to the flag. Freaking idiot.
I'm tripping.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
He just can't keep his mouth shut. Already saw that one. I don't want to hear yelling and screaming in my ear again.
Alert!
Oh, that's when Cam was walking by. Already saw that one. Here's the shirts again.
Do it for Charlie! Do it for Charlie! 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 Charlie. That's Charlie Kirk, ladies and gentlemen. Charlie Kirk. Mitch, would you like a small right there? I got a small.
Yeah. Yeah, I like his passion too, and everything's out there kind of in spirit and in fun, but he needs to use these things here and the thing in here, brain, ears, a little bit more, and a little bit less of this, a little bit more of this, and the ears, in my opinion. Great passion, and he's starting to get a little bit better in his debate type stuff or whatever. Still will never be like Eliezer or anybody like that, but and preferably he should go to multiple topics too, rather than just one topic. But anyway, here we go. Man, is that Madison Square or was that in Miami on that one last night? Seeing that one there. Outside UFC. Oh, it was Madison Square Garden. Nice. If that was in Portland or whatever, it would have been crazy. This is the wild lady.
Do you condemn political violence?
I believe that riots are the voice of the unheard. And I do believe that there comes a time when asking nicely doesn't work. So when violence is upon you, I don't know. I was raised with that whole give me liberty or give me death thing. So there are some hills worth dying on, I guess.
Do you condemn political violence?
This lady, I've seen her. I did a little video of her. Watch my top feed on my Twitter or whatever, when she was kind of almost cursing out a cop there. She's just crazy. Oh, here's they're just having fun there in Mexico. Look, large crowd there, but they got pushed back with the smoke and everything there. They were shooting out so that they didn't want that crowd to overtake police officers that were outnumbered, probably 4-1 at least. Wow, that was crazy there. But the funny thing is, the left will not call that an insurrection. They'll call January 6th an insurrection, and nobody was charged with an insurrection. But because these people are brown and they want a little bit more safety in their community, basically, that they're not going to call this an insurrection when they were trying to do the same thing. They won't even call it an attempted insurrection. But because something happened on a certain day in January that didn't affect anything, that was an insurrection. Crazy people. A lot of stuff was going on. There's a little bit of a altercation at the Madison Square Garden. I don't know what the altercation was, but I think it was just wrestling outside of the cage. They just had a little bit of wrestling outside the cage here. That kind of UFC kind of style, but kind of outside the cages. So it's just fake wrestling is what you're watching here. Fake wrestling. Professional wrestling. What do you expect? It is New York City. Anyway. New York City, exactly. What do you expect? Oh, I don't know if Joe Rogan was involved in that. Fake wrestling, just in case YouTube thought it was kind of violence or something like that. It wasn't violence, it was just fake wrestling. National Guard, 16 hours, juvenile curfew. Oh, Navy Yard had something going on the other night or something like that. Oh, at the Navy Yard. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because a lot of Stephen Miller and some other people had to sort of move to the Navy base or whatever they call it, Naval Yard over here. But they had to kind of make sure that that doesn't get crazy, so they had to start curfew at 8 o'clock or something like that to make sure things stay safe over there. Officials don't get attacked. I could dance to this. That guy's name is Pretend Media. A long beard. He needs to shave that sucker. Oh, you think would that be an interesting way to go about after them? Yeah, if they've looked into Uber and other places that sort of have a tendency to hire illegals and things like that, and check their books. You know, don't go after the companies, but just say, like Uber or whoever, you know, can we take a look at your books or whatever just to see if you're doing it right? We're not going to sue you or anything like that. We're just going to look at some of your employees' information, things like that. You know, if they're they have a social security number that's legit and things like that. So that's what we got to do. Unless they can prove they intentionally hired them illegally, but I don't think they can do that hardly. Let's see what else we got here. Different kind of videos here. Different people took some little clips, things like that. Oh, YMCA. All right, let's check this out.
Look, Trump's doing it better than me. YMCA. We love you, Donald Trump. Look at hey.
There, he did a better job. There, he let his camera do the work there for the most part. There, you know, rather than just kind of talking and singing the song, let his camera show other people having fun and enjoying themselves. That's the way you do it there, Tommy. Good job. Rather than sort of opening your mouth too much. You're having a little discussion here. What was this discussion about?
I don't know where Serena went. She has the megaphone. She's supposed to be leading.
The Humble Boys doing a decent job. They kind of know where to be where potential conflict might come in and try to de-escalate.
They were peaceful until the troopers came down.
Someone found out is what happened.
At this point, there are two reasons I would still support Donald Trump. Either you are
the boss, you love this country.
Or a pedophile.
He's a boss.
Donald Trump is a pedophile. If you can't put 1-on-1.
If you can't understand, again, be proven, or have video evidence, and you do not have any proof or video evidence to make such a stupid claim, but just throwing out a word like that, think that everybody needs to believe it when it's not, there's no proof whatsoever, is ridiculous. And it shows you don't know how to put two brain cells together. For the same people to say the courts, Donald Trump's not listening to the courts. You're obviously not listening to the courts because the courts have not said anything about that.
No comment. We can't help you. I'm sorry.
Boys are here, guys.
I know they say to try to trigger people, but still.
The yellow and black. Black colors.
Black and yellow, to be more exact.
You guys go home. There's not even fucking cars in the street. Either fix your priorities or start to understand why our society doesn't give a fuck that you exist.
The police have surrounded us. There was just a fight that broke out. The Proud Boys have entered, and they've already started clashing with some of the far left activists. So it's going to be a long night, but I will make sure to keep you updated. So follow Frontlines Turning Point USA for more.
But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna say they just kind of throw words out there, no sort of have any facts to back up most of what they say about Trump. And I'm like, you're just saying stuff. At the same time, you're hypocrites. You want to say that, but when you say Trump's going against the Constitution, yeah, he is really. When he's just checks and balances, he tries something. If the courts say he can't do something, then he stops doing it. It's called checks and balances. Just because you say something is not constitutional doesn't mean the Supreme Court, which is made by the Constitution, said it's not like that, right? Anyway, got a jet. Yeah, crazy times. I'm probably almost done here. I'm just gonna. Looks like I got most of those things done there. Let's check and see if there's any late news here for you by chance. TikTok. Miss Mary. Well, if you guys watch Spin City, I guess his wife has some issues or something like that, but you know about that anyway. What's this liberal saying here? Abortion topic. I'll stay away from that one for now. Is that Mexico or where is this? Elon Musk tells every citizen of America to never forget the treason of Biden-Harris dispatching forklifts to open the border for criminal invaders as Texas tried to keep them out. Is forklifts really? Oh yeah, when the Texas was trying to put the barbed wire and things like that, and then the feds came in and said, let's lift this up and let people in, literally. Could you imagine? You got the border sealed. They're not going to come in with that barbed wire, at least not very quickly. And then he sends in Border Patrol, because he's the executive, to say, no, they're not supposed to do this. You need to allow them to come in and not get hurt by the barbed wire. They wouldn't be near the barbed wire if they knew that you were serious, Mr. Biden. But of course, you were not serious. Wild. Let's see what else we got to see here. Is this truly new? No, 10 hours ago. I don't care about 10 hours ago for Mexico news there. I'm trying to find something a little bit more recent, though. Did I see this one last night? I probably did already. What the heck is it? I don't want, that's not news. Why do I get the same videos all the time? 3-hour news. Scott Jennings represented Joe Biden here. It's always interesting. Let's try this.
He ran as a moderate. I'm a deal-making moderate. Totally outsourced his policy to Bernie Sanders. They lied to us about his mental condition. They lied to us about his competence. The decisions they made had disastrous consequences economically, internationally, militarily. I can't think of anything they did that I agree with.
It's hard, right? It's very hard.
And so, when you think about Trump coming in and what he wants to do, well, job one is digging out of a very deep hole. But it was the big bait and switch. The way Biden got in and the way he won his primary and that whole thing around that campaign was, it's a return to normalcy. We're going to be moderates. We're going to heal the soul of the nation. Nothing was normal about this. Nothing was moderate about it. And he was the most divisive president. So everything they said they would do, complete opposite with disastrous consequences.
Look what DEI did. It actually ended some lives.
The ideological terrorism, these radical ideologies forced upon the American people, forced upon corporations. When Donald Trump won, it's like we took a wet blanket off the country's culture, in my opinion. Everybody now has permission to resume normalcy, to resume common sense.
Bingo.
But Biden outsourcing all of this to these radicals in his party, radical ideologies, radical immigration policies, radical spending policies. None of this was in the mainstream. None of it was normal. But they tried to sort of force us to all act like that it was. It was not. That's why the American people revolted. That's why Donald Trump is back.
Yeah. You see the worst stuff.
All right, guys. I'm going to do a little bit more here, but just a reminder real quick here. There's a button down there that says subscribe. Hit there. I'm trying to get a little bit more. Eventually, I want to get to 5,000, but if I can get closer to 4,150 or something like that, I'd appreciate it. Don't hit the unsubscribe. There's a subscribe one, not the unsubscribe. Lately, people do the unsubscribe when I do the home videos like this one here. Do the subscribe just one time. Okay, not 2 times, 1 time. And you can hit the like button too if you want to. Also over there. Ooh, and I was going to check and see how that. Time. Okay, not 2 times. Gonna check and see if you guys did that other thing. Ooh, this is a close race here on this one here. Would you rather deal with Antifa? 46%. Deal with in-laws or annoying relatives? 54% said they'd rather deal with. I didn't think that would be that close. 70 votes in that one already. Wow. Do you guys like your in-laws or your annoying relatives? Are they nicer than Antifa and they don't yell and scream in your ear all the time? It's fun. Which relative is the most annoying? Is it the mother-in-law or is it the crazy uncle? Or anyway, let's see if there's anything else worth watching. Watch that one. Watch that one. 2 hours ago. The email show Epstein was TDS patient 0. He was not a big fan. Interesting. They also revealed Epstein colluded with journalists and a House Democrat to try to bring down President Trump. That was that one, the black lady that you saw in that picture earlier. They had nothing. Democrat hoax against President Trump has completely collapsed. Jonathan Lemire. Epstein email cached 2,300 messages, many of which mentioned Trump. Oops. Oh, interesting analysis here. Analysis of documents released this week by Congress shows President Trump was mentioned in more than half of the messages. In 1,670 out of the 2,324 email threads. So it's more about get Trump than it was about protect the victims. Is that what that analysis basically is saying here? Like, let's go after the Trump, not to care about what happened to the victims, but as long as we can sort of try to pin something on Trump, even though most of those emails say Trump didn't do anything at all. He's a business acquaintance, right? Anyway. Demonic behavior, turning point action. What's going on?
Think about people who call him a clump of cells.
Murdering my baby.
How come you like to say it that way?
I'm killing the.
What do you think about people who call him a clump of cells?
It's a baby. It's a baby.
So,
I think a clump of cells. I'm just killing them.
Psychos. Psycho. Stay away. Danger. I see this. Stay away from this lady here too, maybe, huh?
It's more. The lesson that they're learning is that Democrats are weak, and that next time we just need to hurt working people and working Americans more to get them to fold. And I don't want them to learn that lesson.
Senator, what do you say to that argument that Democrats projected weakness here?
So twofold. I have 320,000 federal employees in Virginia, and together with their families, that's probably 700,000 dependents. Getting them all back to work with 2 paychecks that they've missed restored, with protections against future firings. You know, some folks like AOC may think that's nothing. Virginians think it's an awful lot. And second, if the goal was to try to get health care front and center, she was not at the table with the Republicans in the Senate. And so maybe she thinks that the Republicans would have caved. Would it have been another week of SNAP recipients losing their SNAP benefits, another month of air traffic or air travelers enduring chaos and even danger, another 2 months of federal employees losing their paychecks? I was at the table with the Republican senators, and I knew if we wanted to get to the healthcare discussion, we had to open up government.
The lesson that
Who do you like better, Tim Kaine or AOC? I don't like either of them personally. But anyway, guys, I'm going to send you over to Abe Dinkus over here if he's still going. He's doing a little panel thing over there, talks about politics, things like that. But his title says it's a short stream, so I'm going to try to send you right over there, see what's going on over there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe buttons or whatever these other buttons are. I noticed nobody hit the other button. It was called the super chat button over there, and YouTube's not letting me set up those goals or whatever for some reason. But anyway, if you guys did want to hit the super chat button, you can. You don't have to. You're welcome. Crazy times. Oh, and also, or on Twitch they have a thing over there too, or whatever they call it, bits or something. But anyway, next time I'll show you where those bits numbers are. Thank you for keeping the chat busy over there on Twitch. I appreciate that. Anyway, go watch Abe Dinkus. It's only on YouTube though, so Twitch I don't know how to raid you guys anymore. Only 3 people over there. Anyway, you guys have a God blessed day. Get to church if you haven't been to church. And I'll try to stream later on today or something like that. I don't know if I'll go to Portland today or tomorrow. I'll probably go tomorrow. See what's going on at Ice Building. Anyway, God bless. Tell Abe that he needs to get a taller hat, okay? He's got a Abe Lincoln hat. Tell him he needs to get a taller hat if you go over there. God bless. Have a good night. Good day. Something like that. And let's do outro. 30 seconds.